Hello, 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 hello. Et je vais vite changer ça. Ça, ça. Allez, on va fade. Allez, qu'est-ce qu'on fait aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On fait ça pour que je brille. Je vais les prendre tel quel en fait. Hein. Lead notes, frequencies on fire. Fire in the hole. Do do dee do dee do dee do do dee dee. Faut que je voie un truc quand même. Il me semble qu'il y a un truc de bizarre. Truc de bizarre. 3 minutes. Tac. Tac. Euh... Comment on fait ça? Red edge goes from together. Alerte. Pourtant, il y a resub là. Bon, ok, ça a l'air d'être en... Attends. Ok, ok, milord. Alors... alors... Ah. On avait vu que le timer, il était bon. On est bien toujours entre 1 et 3 secondes. Mais alors pourquoi tout d'un coup il se vénère? Ah, peut-être parce qu'il... Ouais, j'ai une idée. Parce qu'en fait, à l'Enter, on passe là. Et peut-être qu'il fait... Il change de state super vite. Je vais afficher... On va afficher ça. Donc c'est du moment que je tâche, je sais pas trop pourquoi. Ouais, ok, et puis... Est-ce que je peux mettre un message? Ouais, c'est ça. Ok, ok. Alors, pourquoi... Qu'est-ce qui l'a fait sortir, là? Mais il passe en quel état, du coup? Il passe là. Ça, c'est plus quand je suis plus inside. Je fais que entrer dans attaque. Comment c'est possible? Sans exit? Je jure la vidéo, mais je crois pas qu'il y ait un sort de cet état, hein. Alors lui, il reste en hurt. En fait, on est en hurt. Ah. Attends, j'étais sur le bon? Ouais. C'est ça en fait. Ok. Ok. Mais j'ai pas l'impression de transiter. C'est moi ou on transite pas? On transite pas. Pourquoi on transite pas? Dans ce cas, comment c'est possible d'avoir... Si, on transite. Donc je vais en previous stage, je re-rentre dans une boucle. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ah, je crois que je le sais. Euh... Current state on hurt. Et dans state... J'arrive. Whip. Whip, 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 whip. Ah mais c'est East Pushback Finished en fait le truc. Ouais, je me souviens maintenant. Attends, mais lui il est mis à... Non, c'est pas à lui de faire ça. Ça il faut ça en plus. Je pense pas que ça change quoi que ce soit. Ouais, ok, si quand même. Ok. Ok, ok. Je suis quand même pas convaincu. Ce que j'avais dit, que quand on se fait taper, on sort pas de l'anime tant qu'on est en pushback. Sinon ça peut être bizarre. Par contre, qu'est-ce que je fais si le pushback est plus court que l'anime? Ce qui va être en général le cas. Ouais, quoique. Alors je décide que tous mes... Ouais, c'est embêtant. Mes animations de dégâts, elles sont de la même durée, mais j'ai envie d'avoir des animations plus longues probablement pour des boss ou des trucs comme ça. Donc peut-être que... Pour l'instant, je décide que c'est le pushback qui fait foi. Donc l'update... Me gratte cette oreille. Je crois que j'en avais un autre qui faisait... Hmm. Ça m'embête de devoir mettre tout ça, quoi. Ça sert à rien et ça sert à rien. Le problème c'est que je pourrais avoir ça, puis ici j'appelle... Ça pourrait être pas mal ça. Faire un truc. Je vais faire un petit refacto. Euh... Faire ça. Parce que je trouve vraiment que c'est pas très agréable à lire ça. Donc là-dedans, j'aurai state qui fait un check transitions, voilà, qui fait ça. Donc peut-être que je pourrais faire ça à la place. Et ici, j'aurai un transition update. Transitions, ouais, est-ce que c'est le bon mot update? Non, c'est juste ça aussi. Et donc j'aurai en gros ça qui s'appelle transitions qui fait pass. Ok. Donc on aurait ça, ça. Ce qui fait que je pourrais enlever ça. Ça va être casse-gueule. Ouais, ok. Donc après, je mets quoi state? Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Ah, ah. Ah ouais. Ou alors je fais un test. If self is state. Un truc comme ça. Fonctionne pas. C'est un tap en fait. En fait c'est pas self, c'est... ouais. Juste pour voir. Je pense pas que ça change quelque chose. Ouais, il est pas content quand même. Attends, j'arrive pas à réfléchir. Donc, state. Je peux pas appeler super, effectivement, parce que mon super c'est node et pas de check transition dedans. Ça va changer rien. C'est d'accord qu'il faut une classe intermédiaire entre. Je peux pas faire ça dans la classe la plus haute. Qui à chaque fois se code de tous les states. Ouais, je sais pas comment faire là. Euh... Euh... On va voir si l'IA peut m'aider. Euh... J'ai le code suivant dans mon script. Tous mes états héritent de state. Et pour override check transitions, il doit écrire ce code. Pour lui. Un plus simple. Allô. Transition propre à cet état ici. Ah, j'en peux plus, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Oh putain, c'est pas possible. D'accord, super, testé, if new state. Ok, il a compris alors. Appeler la logique commune explicitement. Sous-étant fond de systématiquement clair la logique parent, tu peux déclarer la forme. C'est comme dans state, il applique. Ouais. Ouais, mais surtout, Mon principal problème est que la classe mère state. Wow, is it the show? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How was the stream? Cause I mix English and French. No. Stream went well, got a bunch done. Cool. Yeah, it's going well for me too. I'm tackling it's not really a bug anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to optimize my code, especially my state machines. But other than that, it's going pretty well. Like, I've added a few enemies. This one is the ghost one is playing a typical Swiss instrument, and notes are attacking me. The flag here will be reworked, artistic-wise. Chicken is always as stupid as before. And I have a new, this one, the marmot that attacks me. It comes from the ground, so if you don't pay attention to mud or earth being let me show you. It's hard to explain. I wanted to introduce some enemies like in old style games where some detail of the background is not exactly the same. Like for instance, stalactites that comes from the roof, and when you go below, it just falls on you. So it's the same idea here. If you pay attention to the ground, you have some mud here, and this is where the mammoth will come from. It's his burrow. So yeah, it's going well. Let me check what you've done so far. Oh, is it ASCII art? Or what was that? It's... what language is it? Rust or... right? C? C++? Let me see if we have some gameplays. No gameplay? Ah, you're doing a website. Or... no. Curse you, go Rug. It's Go, okay. I think he is mostly working on writing a book for Go programming. Oh, okay, got you. So yeah, I'm trying to refactor this, but maybe there's no good solution to do what I want to do. Ah, okay, it's a game for illustrating, showcasing how what you've explained in the book. Got you. So basically, I have a state machine system that has the classic enter state, exit state, update state, and one is called check transitions. So every substate is calling his super check transition function because parents have priority over children in transitioning. So this gives us that code that every substate has to write before doing anything, and then I can add my proper myself state transitions here, blah blah blah. And I was thinking if there is a way to avoid this boilerplate code here. But the limitation is that this call to super is giving me an error when I'm on top of the hierarchy, because the top one is state. And if I put this code here, this one will call super, and there's no check transitions in the class we extend, which is a node and not a state. So yeah, maybe there's no ideal solution for this, and I have to live with it. But anyway, maybe I'll try to do it later. Let's put it there instead. So node's frequency seems to be fixed. But one thing I want to check is the hurt state of core alp enemy. So yeah, this one is waiting for the animation to finish before transitioning to the previous state. And that's not really what I want. I need the hurt state to wait for the pushback to be finished before transitioning. I've already done that here. So it's the same for this one. Oh wait, I need the whole check transition thing. So that's another question. If I don't override, let's try it. It doesn't even play the hurt animation, does it? So it doesn't play the animation anymore. This animation. Okay, let's see. Do we have the state? We should have it. Is it written hurt or it's in attack and now attack? Okay, it doesn't transition at all. Why is that? Have I maybe broke something? Uh-huh. Okay. Co-opposite machine. So core alp has been hurt by player, which is correct. Current state is should be attack, core alp attack, correct. So core alp attack, we should enter here and check for transitions, which is the case. What is the status of is pushback here? In the character controller. This pushback is false. Why is that? What is that? Is her feedback? Oh, that's for the shader. We need pushback, get pushback destination. Who is in charge of updating the flag? This one. Init pushback true. Update pushback false. Okay. So does that mean we don't even enter the init pushback? Which is called here on hurt, so self player control and other is in group enemies. I'm in the group enemies. Yeah. And other what? Ah, oh, okay, yeah. It's either I'm the player and I've been hurt by an enemy, or I'm an enemy and I've been hurt by the player. Let's see if we break here. I don't have time to exit the... What? It's unhurt. Who is hurting me so? Oh wow. Okay, I'm entering it. So it should... who am I? I'm Coralp. Oh. Init pushback for other. Wait. What? I'm the NPC, I've been hurt by player. So other collision controller is player. Right? But I don't change my flag to ease pushback through. I'm only doing it for other. Which is weird. I must be missing something. Because it works. It worked all the way until now. Let's see for other one if it's not okay. Yeah, it works. Oh, it goes to hurt state actually. Oh, I think I know. Okay. Hurt, but it's very quick. So animation doesn't have time to... It starts, but as the pushback is finished, the animation is cut in the middle, and it goes back to attack. Okay. Yeah. How can I solve this? Because sometimes the attack is shorter than the pushback, and sometimes it's the opposite. So the animation is I don't remember what I've said, but sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's longer than the pushback. So I need to decide if it's what makes the hurted character to go back to its previous state, to finish the hurt state basically. So it enters the hurt state once it's get hurt, and then you have the pushback, which moves the character back for a certain amount of frames time, and in the meantime you have an hurt animation, and both are not related in terms of length or duration. But most of the time the pushback is very short, as we can see here. So attack is the state the ghost is in, and once it gets hit by the cat, it transitions to hurt state, And now we have both a pushback and an animation for the ghost. So it moves, that's the pushback, but it's 3 frames. So pushback is finished, and that triggers the transition to attack state. But during those 3 frames, the hurt animation is not finished. It started, and it immediately goes back to the attack animation. What I don't get is how can that work if we don't set is hurt to true for the hurted one. Or does init pushback? So we do this on others, or wait, what? I'm hurt. Oh, but I do call the hurt, so state machine is listening for hurt. And it enters on hurt. Ah, I call init pushback here. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we call init pushback for both the attackant and the victim, because there are some cases where the attackant needs to be pushed back. Like for instance, if the victim is close to a wall, so he can't be pushed back. He can't push him because there's something here. It push him as far as he can go, and the rest of the pushback is applied to the attackant. So I first init the pushback for the attackant and then for the victim here. It's a signal that the victim listens to. And in hurt, what I do first is init pushback, which is a bit weird, isn't it? Maybe I could do it here instead. What's the purpose of doing that here? Makes no sense to me. Plus it's in the character controller, so that should probably be here. Like that. Let's try it. seems to work. What was it for? Core Alp herd state. Oh, I need. I see why it is a problem. Push back through. Push back. No, I don't see. So we start the timer, the destination, and all the stuff. Earth is being emitted. So state machine is listening for this and ask the current state to execute his onHeard function, which in that case is attack. No, sorry, it's current state. Current state. What? I'm mixing everything this morning. Current state onHeard. So it switches to the herd state if there is any herd state. And do we even enter the herd state? Not anymore, it seems. No. I'm in attack. Donc, we're in attack state and we don't transition to hurt anymore. And what I've changed? I've added this. Okay. Range. This one has a hurt state. So why don't we transition? Let me stop the attack of the coral. Oh, it doesn't use the attack? Flag. I should. Let's see. Yeah, I do use it. Oh, it's here. Core Alp. Yeah. So, let's see. Beam. Attack transition to hurt state. So it does get cold. So we should enter the hurt state of Coralp. Let's check it. Actually, I could just maybe breakpoint here. So we do enter. So why the animation is not playing? Go super. And there's the play animation. I'm in state, okay. Uh... Come on. Co-op, hurt, playing now, animation, hurt. And right after that, co-op attack, playing and now animation, idle. So it does play hurt animation. But it's like it immediately goes back to attack. Like, we don't even have one frame of the hurt animation. Is it still okay? Yeah, we have a few frames. So it shouldn't be that quick. The yeah, it's just because it's really quick, short. Yeah, no, it works. It should work. So now if I increase the pushback, weapon stat. Pushback distance, it's 50, let's say. Yeah. Hurt idle. Oh. No, I don't see why. Is it this? Hmm. Okay, so probably the flag is the issue here. Why is it true right after it's false? Positions. Pushback target destination. Maybe wrong. Is it something like related to the order of executions? Init pushback. So target destination. Let's see. Oh. What? What? Okay. So is pushback is never true? So we don't call init pushback? Wait, what? What? Yeah, I was doing that in the herd state. But I've moved it from the herd state to the controller. So it looks like it's the issue. It doesn't get called at all. Init pushback. But we do call it here, but maybe victim pushback distance is not. What does that do again? Let's try something. Okay. So it's not the issue, the order of execution here. Yeah, that's the issue. So init pushback. Wow. All the weapon stats. So we should enter here, do we? No. Oh. So destination is 0. Although weapon stats, so it should be player weapon stat or. Okay, so let's try something. We will add a weapon stat for the ghost. Is in attack mode. I'm afraid I don't have any stats for the, because it's not supposed to attack directly. It's only the projectiles that attack. But just for the sake of debugging, maybe we should add something here like... yeah, it doesn't matter. So we don't have the message anymore. Is it because I've removed it or... Yeah. Hmm. Who am I? If it's the player, it's okay. Yeah, okay. So, do we have another one? Yes. And that's the core, and that's not correct. Destination. Victim pushback destination. Zero. How come? Let's break here. Other weapon stats. Null. Who is other? It's player controller. How come it doesn't have any weapon stat? It's not correct. I'm in air upward. Oh, it's wait. No, it's air upward attack. And he do have an air upward attack. Let's see what the state is for the player. When I do this, other state machine. Current state. Player grounded. Oh yeah, correct. And I lost the weapon stats here. Grounded. Grounded attack. Upward. Actually, there is no stats. Wow! Wow! Oh, I should have removed the... Okay, now it should go here. That's correct. Okay. Oh, wait, we still... But that's probably for the player. Yeah, okay. Now that works. Jesus! All that because I've lost the reference to the weapon stats. And I don't want to spend 3 hours of debugging those kind of things again in the future. So how can I prevent that? How can I force the weapon stats to be here? Or at least give a warning when it's not the case. Because it's not always needed to have stats. It's just if the state I'm in, the current state, has some different statistics on the weapon. But we have states like idle, move, etc. that are not attack states. So they don't need that. Hello Imperial, how are you? But for the attack ones, I do need to check if we have a weapon stats. Do I? Maybe not, because we could inherit from the... I don't know. Good, thanks for asking. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. I just found out why something was not working. I've spent like 1 hour on it, and it turns out it's a simple missing reference in a state. I don't know when or how I've lost it, but I have an upward attack for the cat when he's on the ground, and it needs to have a weapon stats, especially for the pushback distance. Is there a chance where I can attack and don't have pushback distance? Because if it's not the case, maybe I can say something like, if there is no weapon stats, just use 5 by default for the pushback distance. And if I need the character, the NPC that's being hurt, to not being affected by an attack, I can change its resistance in the character stats. For instance, player. Oh, it's freeze. It's not pushback. Maybe I need a pushback resistance too. Yeah, probably. And you, how are you doing, Imperial? Okay, I don't need that anymore. So, the good news is it actually is a good idea to put the pushback init in the controller directly instead of in each herd state. So this one here, it's better to push it here. It makes more sense because we do it for both the attackant and the victim. So they are both here. It's easy to understand. Rather than pushing this one in every herd state of every NPCs. So if we look, we do have for all the other NPCs the init pushback in their state directly. So I don't need that anymore actually. I could try to just comment them and see if it works. This one has been commented already. Wait. What? Okay, they all commented out. No, not all. Let's see if it works. This one works. Oh wow, what's this speed? This one works too. The speed is insane. This movie maker mode is driving me a bit crazy. It always changes the speed, like it's faster or slower. Okay. Anyway, it looks like it's working. Yeah, it works well actually. So that's a good thing. We've simplified stuff here. I'll push this. And maybe we should think about the missing weapon stats thing. Maybe, yeah. Maybe here in the herd of the either state machine or no, it's in the character controller actually. here. If we don't have weapon stats, we should give a warning at least, at the very minimum. Because we've been hurt by something that has no weapon stats. That doesn't make... Does it make sense? Doesn't really make sense to me. So let's at least push a warning. Self-name. No! Weapon stats! It's other weapon stats, it's not self. Has no weapon stats. Okay? So now at least we know. It almost should be an error, actually, I don't know. Let's be really authoritative. Okay. So if I remove the weapon stats from the grounded upward attack, we should get this error. Why is there 2 errors? No, it's only one. Okay. Character controller, unhurt. Player has no weapon stats. Maybe I should specify the state. On. On. Hey. The controller, state machine. Oh, it has several state machines actually. I don't know what this. Other weapon stats. Collision box. Character controller. No, it's easier than this. It's just current state. Is it? No. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's remove all the comments. So this one. All this. All this. Putting my money down. Pay me. Pay me. Me my money down. Like that. No way. Oh, I've removed it. Right. Now I have an error, so I know it. Player has no weapon stats. So this one, workload, grounded upward, and we should be good. Beam. Cool. Right. Code review and push. This one is fixed, and the... Oh, I have no task for the other one, but it's okay. And state machine. Is it state machine? No, it's character controller. Refactored, moved. Init pushback. Call from all the herd states to character controller class. Huh? Herd state. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait, I've put 50 in a value somewhere. It was on player. What was it on? Was it there? Oh, it's 5. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. This one okay. Okay. Nice. Him. So, question. What do you guys think here? Let me first activate the attack for the core alp back. So the core alp, this instrument, is playing notes that attack me, as you can see, the one that is flying towards me. The question is, should the cat be able to destroy this note or not? For now, it's not possible. You only have to avoid it. You can't attack the note directly, but maybe I should, I don't know. What do you think? I think it could be nice to... I don't know. Oh, I need to remove this. Let's make a poll. Create a new poll. Question. Can we destroy notes? Response. Yes. No. I love notes. I do prefer cats. For 1 minute. Okay, I've started a poll. You have 1 minute to answer it. I don't even know what it looks like. Let me check. How can we see the polls? I don't get it. Where is the pole? Do you see any pole? Browser source. I don't know if you see it. Doesn't look like. Oh yeah, okay, it's up there. So, okay, I'll decide. You lazy. Maybe the thing is that we don't necessarily have the dash option at that point in the game. I don't know. Depends on where I will put this enemy. So if we don't have dash, is it easy to avoid it? It's fairly easy. Yeah, no, I don't think we need to destroy it. Okay. Let me remove the debuggers. Up. This one is okay. Okay. Now. I did all debug states. So this one, I need to create a system to instruct, to tell the player how to control the character, like jump, run, etc. In case he doesn't know. So let's change the title. Is it this one? Theme. So, how should I do that? Okay, we start here. I will remove all the... put them further away, the enemies. Like Marmot. Marmot is fine, actually. Chicken is a bit annoying. When she gets crazy. So let's put it here. This one is okay. Okay. So we start here, we move, and once we reach this first ledge, if player has not pressed jump here, I will display something like the button to press. So it means I first need to detect what the controller the player is using. Is it the keyboard or I don't know, an Xbox controller and so on. So how do we do this in Godot? How to detect what controller the player is using in Godot. Hey, Ron, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly. And we've reached 130 followers. Okay, so we can have the list of all the connected devices. What? Ah, it's good that they do say this. What is the consumption of each AI request? Oh, but it's me that asked this. I thought that it has a like a conscious. How do you say this? Okay, no, sorry. So I've lost my question. Don't know. Is it here? Or... Yeah. So we can have the list of connected controllers, identify the controller type. To get a controller's name for each device ID, rec to input, listen to input events, and check the device property of input joypad button and input joypad motion to determine which device send input. Example code. So yeah, of course, obviously, until the player presses a button, we don't know. But we can detect that from the menu. So I need to have something global, probably in the game manager, that holds the type of control the player is using. And until it, as long as it's null or not identified yet, I will listen for the first input and decide what controller he's using. And then I will need at least two different visuals, one for keyboard and another one for joysticks. Okay, so what I could do is start, let's copy this, we'll see how we will use it. And in the, I have a global game manager class, it's an auto load. Why is it freezing? Is there something opened? No? No. So here, let's see, we have this. Let's take this. Actually, let's put a new function. Func identify controller. And this one will do that. Okay. Okay. Identify controller. Joypads, device, joypad, okay. Input, okay, let's try it. Switch Pro. Wow! What? What? Oh yeah, it's connected. Ah, it even recognizes. Nintendo Switch. Okay. It's actually a problem. It's it's annoying because it's a good example. I have my Nintendo Pro Switch controller connected, but I want to play with my keyboard. Plus, it only listens for connected joypads. Do we have something else? Get connected something. Only joypads? Oh, I guess if there's nothing connected, we suppose it's the keyboard. How does that work actually? What if I want to use keyboard but have a joypad connected? Oh yeah, that's what's missing here. Florida. Okay. Wait. It's not working. Why? Oh, of course. If it enjoy. Don't print the input. Okay, so I have keyboard, and if I do this, oh, it's not identifying it. Why is that? I'm pressing the controller. Is it? No. Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry. Okay. So there's no process. Keyboard. Oh, but joypad comes then. What is the input? I'm not pressing anything on the joypad and it's still last input device joypad. Why is that? What's the input? What's the event? Print debug. Name. Oh, there's no self. Let's put event. Input event joypad motion axis 2. Oh, there's a slide. Okay. So it's constantly sending input events to the controller because joysticks are not dead on 0. But I'm not sure that even if it wasn't 0, we wouldn't get an event. So maybe I need to be a bit smarter than this here in the joypad. If event, alors, so how to filter axis value, axis 1, 2, 3. Wow! Because we have, what is axis 3? Is it the gyroscope or? Let's see. Oh. Okay, it's called axis. So if axis, y-axis, there's no axis. Can I do this? Yeah, okay. There's 4 axes. Maybe it's the tilt and roll. I don't know. Maybe we could print the value too. Axis value, okay. Oh, should have get the property name. I think it's an underscore, but okay. Yeah, it's a bit hard to detect what's going on. Okay, axis 3 is the right. Okay, maybe I can show you what I'm doing. I'm using the right stick and goes to the right, so the 3 value is changing from positive to negative. It's hard to tell, but the The other one, which one is it? It's probably the... It's so hard to tell. Wait. Let's print only the one. So who is axis 0? Okay, it looks like it's the left joystick. Changes from -1 to +1. Okay, so where can we get give me the mapping of Switch Pro controller axis or inputs, the Xbox, how is it called again, this one? It's the not touch, or I don't remember this one. Xbox 1, 2, let's see. No, it's not using axis terminology. Oh, it's press. But what for the... Oh. What about the axis? Okay, 0 is left, so that's what I've witnessed. 1 is... Ah, okay, left stick up. Okay, so it's split in a horizontal and vertical axis. So that's why we have 4 of them. So 0, 1 for left and 2, 3 for right. Okay. So that's horizontal. Yeah. It's vertical. It's left. Right joystick. And left joystick. No more, no more. It's just so hard to read. I'll push the left joystick to the left and stop. So left joystick horizontal. Does not exist. We don't have any 2s. Interesting. We only have a 0, 1 and 3. So ChatGPT is wrong. But it should be this, because it obviously is only one value, so can't be both axes. I mean, it can't be vertical and horizontal. It's either one or the other. So in that case, what about the left joystick? It doesn't have one value? It just have one value? Vertical. Let's see. So I'm moving the left joystick and nothing changes. Now the right is changing. It's up and down. So it's the right joystick vertical. This one is right joystick vertical. Okay. This one. No way, it's the same. Oh, wait, what? Mine, it's 0 and wow. No. It's horizontal. It's right joystick horizontal, this one. This one should be the left joystick. And it's vertical. Okay, so ChatGPT was all wrong. Vertical, correct. And the last one, obviously, is left joystick horizontal. Let's confirm that. -1 + 1. Yeah, okay. So that's the scheme. Okay. So now, actually, hmm. Mexico. Okay. So what's the logic here in pseudocode? Listen for all events, all the time. If a controller is attached, connected, assume it's the default controller until a keyboard event is catched code. If a keyboard event is code, change the current controller to keyboard. But if keyboard is the current controller and a button or an axis greater, wait, where is it? Than 0 threshold, let's say, is code. Switch back, switch to controller instead of keyboard. So that's okay. Yeah, so if a controller is connected, assume it's the default controller until a keyboard event is caught. If a keyboard event is caught, change the current controller to keyboard. And now we switch back to keyboard eventually if any button or an axis is used, but axis is always sending values, so we have to filter that it is more than a certain amount. But maybe we could also say, if you want to use controller, press a button, not the joystick, the button. So it validates that you want to use the controller. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, when I'm playing games on PC and I want to use a controller, most of the time I just press buttons. I don't use the joysticks, or I do both of them, all of them, to try to make it work. So we could have this mapping here as a note. So, or not here. It's for describing the function. Maybe here. Schema, or let's say Switch, Nintendo Switch Pro controller schema mapping. So okay. So 0 is left joystick horizontal, 1 is left joystick vertical, 2 is right joystick horizontal, and 3 is right joystick vertical. Okay. So we don't need that anymore, probably. No, we do need the last one. Listen for buttons. So we will not listen for joypad motion. No, we need it actually. I don't know. No, we don't need it. We need it somewhere else. Here is just to detect what controller is used. And then we have the input being used in the character controller script. So that's the logic for, yeah, in input we could have a function called detect controller, right? Like detect controller. And this one does that. So the controller is connected, assume it's the default controller. That's, or maybe not. I don't know. Depends on what platform you're playing. If you're on PC, the default one should be the keyboard, and if you're on Switch, there's obviously no reason to listen for keyboards. But We'll see later for the other platforms. Now it's for PC. So default one is keyboard. Default controller is keyboard. As long as we're PC. Then if a keyboard even is code, so this doesn't make so if okay, let's put it the other way around. If keyboard is a current controller and a button or axis is code, let's only use the button one. And the button controller button is code, switch. Let's put it here. Switch to controller. Okay. And then if a keyboard even if current controller is I should say device. No. Input device. If controller is the current controller is the current device. If controller is the current device and a keyboard even is code, chain switch keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, that should be that simple. So we'll need this here. I need to pass the event. I don't need the list, or maybe later, but we'll see. We don't need it now. Detect controller, we'll put this here. Okay. I'll use an enum for the device type instead of a string. Is it in game manager? Yeah, can be here for now. How does it work? Enum device type. None is probably not gonna happen, but I think it's a good habit to have a none in a enum. Keyboard, Nintendo, Switch, Pro, controller, Xbox. Yeah, should be enough. And we have this. That. Last input device. Or current input device. Current input device is better. Why do we need this? We won't need that after. It's just for debugging. Okay. Joypad. Okay, it's not perfect. But for now we'll say this or this. We need to be more detailed here to decide which device is the current device, because joypad is generic thing for all the controllers that have buttons. So probably here we'll need to use the lists thing, or what was the I'm not sure I can use an enum actually, because it's dynamic. It changes every time you run the game. It checks for the connected devices. So it has to be a string. But maybe those are the supported devices. Yeah. So we have something like this keyboard. I think there is no. We have to check the spelling of Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So this one makes no sense probably. What? We can't have. Oh, right. So it has to be like a dictionary. Like exported devices. And it's like this. No, it's not. How do you declare a dictionary? It's really a bad habit to always ask the AI for simple stuff, but... Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, maybe a simple list is enough. An array, I mean. Is this correct? Yeah. Supported devices. Okay. I really don't like strings, but... Okay. Oh, that's the one probably. Hundreds of controller models out of the box. Okay, cool. When you have two axes, and on both axes to behave as a single input, get vector, okay. Get action strength. Action pressed. Vibration. Differences between keyboard, mouse, and controller inputs. Dead zone. That's what I was talking about. It's not dead zero, so... But probably on zero, if it was properly calibrated and the value would be zero, I still would get the event, because I need to know when it's zero or not. Unlike keyboards and mice, controllers offers axes with analog inputs, the upside, any strength between 0 and 1. The downside is that without a dead zone system, analog axis strength will never be equal to 0 due to how the controller is physically built. Instead, it will linger. Yeah, okay, this phenomenon is known as drifting and can be more noticeable on old or faulty controllers. Okay. Oh, Godot features a built-in dead zone system to tackle this problem. The default value is 0.5, but you can... Oh, it's a lot. But you can adjust it on a per action basis in the project settings input map tab. Okay. Dead zone can be specified as an optional fifth parameter. If not specified, we'll calculate the average dead zone value for multi actions. Okay, echo events. Holding down a controller button such as the pad direction will not generate repeated input events at fixed intervals. will not generate. This is cool. And because the operating system never sends echo events. If you want control buttons to send echo events, generate input invite objects by code and parse them. I don't need that. Do I? No, but you can I mean walk around this by having a flag saying it's pushed or not. Window focus and like keyboard input controls inputs can be seen by all. Okay. Okay. Power receiving prevention controls and recognized by Godot. Works in whatever. Okay, where is the dead zone? Wow, I have all this? No, I only okay. Move left, move right, climb, jump, dash, etc. etc. So I've used joypad axis 0 left stick. Joystick 0 left, all devices. So as I understand it, Godot will handle all the different devices for me. And I can only listen to joypad axis 0. And joypad axis... Where's the other one? Oh, I haven't set any right stick for now. But it would probably be axis 1, 2. No, 1 maybe. Because it's the same for... No, okay. Minus for left, positive for right on axis 0. So probably axis 1 is vertical. But I'm not using it. So we have 4 axes. 0, 1, 2, 3, okay. And for the jump button 0. Nintendo, all devices. Bottom action, Sonic Cross, Xbox A, Nintendo, oh yeah, okay. Nintendo B, etc, etc. It's the A on the Xbox, it's the, oh it's weird. Yeah, they are inverted between Xbox and Nintendo. Okay. So I still need to know what device is used. Let's see, what are the names again? Wait a minute. Yup. Hmm. What? Oh yeah. Uh, okay. And if I activate my Xbox controller, X input controller. Okay. But I do not have keyboard. Ah, because it's only for joypads. Okay, this one is never listed as a string. Actually, it's not related to the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, this stuff. It's from the mapping I've made in Godot. Yeah, I'm not sure to understand. We'll see. Okay. So, by default, we've said it's keyboard. And if current input device equals keyboard, and the controller button is code. And this switch the controller current input device equals, yeah, that's really not handy at all. I should create a dictionary. That. How does that work? Or is it equals here? Like that. No? Is it brackets? No? Key equals value. So, what was wrong with that? Key equal value. Like identifier or string. Oh, key has to be a... What? Let's see in the official documentation, because it has changed, I guess. Recently, now we can specify the types of dictionary. It's always strings. No, it's not. Is it? It's not equals, it's column. So it was like that, but it didn't work, so I'm not sure I'm allowed to use sorry, really. Yeah, finally. Okay. So what this allows me to do is not to type every time, is it the string?
So here I can replace this with support devices. Is it like that? So keyboard. Yeah. Okay, so it's controller, it's 1. Or 2 actually. What is the idea here? If keyboard is the current device, so yeah, it's 0. And we catch okay, like that. Is now 1. Keyboard is the current device. Okay. Okay. Donc, so in process, current input device. Okay. What does that print? Last input device is keyboard. Okay. If I push a button, it's Nintendo Switch. If I push something on the keyboard, it doesn't. Okay, that works. So I need to do the other one, this one. It will be like 1 and 0 probably, and for the input event it's this. Like that. So now default is keyboard. Okay. If I press a button on the controller, it switches to Nintendo Switch. If I press the keyboard, it goes back to keyboard. Nice. So I could probably use an elif. Okay. If yeah, controller is the current device. Let's say Nintendo Pro. Keyboard events go switch to keyboard. I don't know if I should do this here or do I an input thing globally? Not really. Okay. Can leave it here for now. Okay, I need to leave at 12. So now we have identified which controller is used. So we need to do the logic for displaying buttons inputs at the proper time. So I will probably use as a trigger zone an area when the player enters the area. It checks if it has already jumped, maybe, I don't know. And if not, it will display the jump button. It's just that if by mistake the player has pressed jump and not really been aware of what happened, it may have forgotten or not registered how to jump. So maybe it's still a good idea to show him what button is jump. Well, I'm thinking I could use an enum as a key actually. Here. If I have enum device types, something like that. Can I do here devices type keyboard? Yeah. It's easier to remember what everything is instead of 0, 1, 2. Hmm. Like that. Maybe here, I don't know where to put the enum. Does it still work? Yeah, so now instead of 0, the beauty is I can check for devices type keyboard, and this one is devices type Nintendo. It's far easier to understand here. Does it work? No, it does. Yeah, cool. Okay. So that's a good thing we've made so far. I think I'll continue. I don't know. This afternoon I have plenty of things to do. And tomorrow I can't guarantee I'll stream, so at least we will see on Monday morning. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and as usual, if you liked it, just follow. I'll appreciate it. Or if you want to subscribe, or use Coffee link, or go to the Discord to chat and show what you're doing. So feel free. And in the meantime, I will read someone. Yo, Twitch. Who do we have? L'artisan. Let's go. What? Okay, people, I wish you a good afternoon, un bon appétit et à bientôt. Merci d'être venu. Ciao, ciao.